Hey, so I'm ready.
Okay. You running track?
Yes, sir.
All right. What event you running, my man?
I'm doing 100 and long jump. I got first in long jump yesterday.
Congrats. Okay. What did you guys compete at?
River Ridge High School.
Nice. All right, brother.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Long
Yes,
jump for
sir.
100. I like that. So that's the athleticism on display.
Yes, sir.
I love that. I love that. All right, man. So Nick, I know Roswell almost like a sleeping giant. I got a lot of dogs out there. Yourself, Sean Smith. I got a new quarterback in the building, man. Just talk about some of that talent, man, down at Roswell and why you guys can potentially be a contender this year.
We got my dog at corner, Christian English. My dog. Hey, I'm there. He there. He gonna ball. He been picking up some recruiting, a lot of recruiting on the off season. My boy Sean, dog. He gonna block. He gonna get that. He get a dog. You got Drake Cousy. Hey, you press him. I'm telling you, fried chicken. Uh, we got a new quarterback. We got the coaching. We got the team for it. So we always been slept on though. So last year, we slept on. So that's nothing new. We just got to prove everybody wrong like how we normally do.
Facts. And then obviously last year was a new head coach. So how did that go for y'all? I know, like I said, y'all made a deep run last year. So what kind of things he implemented with the team that made you guys stand out and made you guys have that run and really, what I'm saying, put people on game, show people what y'all was about.
So I came from Keecher, so I came around the summer. But when I first stepped in the building, I felt like what type of coach he was. Like he was get it done. You got to go. You gotta have some patience with what you do. He a serious guy. He get what he need done. So he's a great coach, great person. He gonna make you feel good. He gonna uplift you. He gonna coach you, and he gonna get you everywhere you gotta go. Like that's one thing I will say. Like the offense, our offense was like that. He was our offensive coordinator. He got us right. So I know Coach Thompson is an overall great coach. Overall, like that's one of the best coaches I've ever been under.
Wow, that's a statement
Mm-hmm.
right there. Okay, now let me ask you this, Nick. So you make the transition right from McKeitron to Roswell. I don't want to go too much, have you explain everything, but why did you decide that hey, this might be a better fit for me? Was it just hey, I can get more playing time? Hey, I can go get developed. Like what came into that decision?
I seen that first off. My dog, his name was Chase. He just graduated. He graduated this year. He was like, "Hey man, I think you'd be nice at Roswell." I'm like, "Okay, okay." And at the teacher, I was basically in some battles that was kind of out of my what's the word like out of my control. So I was just like, I gotta make the change. I gotta make the move that's best for me. So I went to Roswell around like June 8th, and I think we had Georgia Tech 707 coming up. I came in. I was the second guy. I was like, I gotta come in. I gotta work. I gotta get right. So I came in. I balled out. Georgia Tech was my first ever time really playing with the team. My DB coach, Coach Wright, he got me right. Helped me learn the plays in at least 2-3 days. Got me right. I came in Georgia Tech. I was balling. Like I got right. I ended up winning the position battle, and from there I just had to lock in, just get right, knowing that was my junior season.
Period. Tell me about Coach Wright and
Mm-hmm.
how he's helped in your development. I know you talked a little bit about it, but go a little bit more in detail. And then how do you train, man? I know you're doing track. I know you're doing lifting. Who's training you as well outside of the team? What's got you at this level?
So Coach Wright really is like he believed in me since I ever stepped foot on the campus. Like he was always, let's go, let's go. I see what you got. I see what you got. You can do this. And if I ever didn't show the best, he would make sure that I know I got to do the best. Like whenever I step on the field, it got to be the best. It can't be no mediocre. Oh, one day I want to show up. One day I want to. I got to be the best every day I step on the field. So he really got me right, and I train with him outside of football. He get me right. We do some work. We be working. And I train with DB coach Julian. He be getting me right, and I train with OD sometimes. So
Ooh,
I really do that. And lifting wise, we get right in the weight room. Yeah, we putting that work, and then I sometimes come down, lift myself by myself with my dad. He get me right, and then I just be at track really.
what are some goals you got for yourself, just lifting wise? You want to hit maybe before the season or in the summer?
So squat, I'm really like around the 400s. I'm trying to get up to like a higher 400. Bench, I gotta get my bench up. I had a torn labrum. I played the whole season with it.
Okay.
So I'm really just getting back higher with that. So that's really my two goals. My deadlift pretty solid. So I'm just really getting everything right with my shoulder though.
Period. All right, let's go to obviously the training. So I'm gonna start with OD before we go to Julian. So OD one of the top trainers. He didn't train guys, got to the league, all that good stuff. So what are some elements that he's adding to your game, or he has you working on or prioritizing in order to kind of continue to elevate your game?
So when I went to OD, he's really got my press game right. Like my press game and getting like, believe it or not, we may not be in pads, but he'll make sure I could get my getting off blocks, ripping through, and just fitting up type stuff. He fixed little details. He gets details correct. That's one
Gotcha.
thing I do. That's one thing I like for sure.
Okay, so obviously little details, the press work. What about Coach Julian? What is he? What element of your game is he working on a lot?
Coach Julian's working on more understanding the game. So like it's
Mm.
30-15. They got to get to somewhere. How are you gonna play it? He's really working on the mental side of really like everything, my technique, getting out breaks, stuff like that. That's what he works on.
For you, what do you feel like you specialize or you excel in? Do you feel like it's zone? Do you feel like it's press? Do you feel like it's one-on-one cut? What do you feel like you specialize in?
I feel like you throw me on that island, 1-on-1 game on the line, I'm coming out on top every time. You gonna have to like I know when you step in front of me, you're gonna have to work. You ain't gonna be like, oh, this is a free little 1-on-1. No, you're gonna have to work with me because first off, it's gonna be hard to get me off the line. But say you get me off the line, you got to get through my length and my height and get the ball over top of me, and that's just not gonna happen.
Do you feel like defensive back or cornerback? Do you feel like it's the most difficult position in the sport?
Yes, you got to think you're doing everything backwards. You don't know what you're doing as a receiver. You know what you're doing. You know when you got to break it off. Corner, it's more of a you guessing and reacting and just playing it backwards. You got to have really good coordination and everything to be able to do that. It's not something everybody can just hop in and do. Anybody can play receiver, in my opinion.
It's a good point. Okay, so don't reveal your tricks to me, but let's say you guard up against a receiver. How do you know when he's breaking? Are you watching his hips? Are you watching his movement, his head? Like, how do you determine? Okay, I know he's
So
about to break.
really, you can tell in like the difference of height. You got to be an elite receiver, like to not show like whenever you run it, they're gonna like rise up and break down. And then with receivers, when the ball's in the air, your eyes are gonna like open up a little more when you know the ball's coming. You get like a different type of. It's just something I just noticed.
Okay, what about a small guy? Because I heard they're a pain in the butt. Like, what about
Small
small?
guys are so serious, but with them, you just gotta be patient because they're gonna try to get you a lot of moves. You gotta be patient with them. That's really about it. You stay patient with them, get hands on, you can handle that.
Okay, all right. So we talk about what you excel in. What area do you want to work on the most?
Areas I want to work on the most, I want to get more interceptions, and I definitely want to work on getting in and out of my breaks more for sure. Think I get those right, I'll be straight.
Got you. All right, let me ask you this: who's been the toughest matchup in your career that you went up against?
Uh, for that receiver, I'm gonna probably go. I'm gonna go either number 11 from Westlake or number 3 from Thomas County or number 9 from Milton. Those are like the top 3. And running backs, Wilbur Jackie or Deuce Lawrence any day.
Let's go running backs real quick. What made them tough?
Wilbur Jackie, don't go down. It's hard to get him down. You gotta like really when you go to tackle him, you gotta work. And Deuce Lawrence, you gotta really like get right because he got a really quick first step. You gotta get right to tackle him.
Got you. I think y'all went down to TCC to play them for
Yeah,
the playoffs, right?
round before the state.
They do got a lot of good players. Yeah, Roddy Dunbar. Yup. Okay, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so
Yeah.
how do you think a game like that? Obviously, we know they won the state championship. How do a game like that you feel like made you better and even made you guys better as a team?
Because it shows that no matter what, you gotta fight through adversity. Like we came out, we was jumping up on them. It was 28 going to halftime. And you gotta that shows that when you can't get complacent at all, you gotta keep fighting no matter what. Like a game we really fought, I would say Gainesville and Milton. Like those were 2 games we really showed like we that and we could fight through adversity because Milton wasn't just like a flyover game. We had to fight for it. Gainesville wasn't a flyover game. We had to fight. We always been the underdogs going into those games. So we're like, we not no underdogs. We're gonna show them like this ain't no joke. We got lock in. So that was it.
And I think you just kind of talked about it, but how like you feel like those games ultimately made you guys better? Like your region play ultimately made you guys better.
Yes, because it showed like it boosted our confidence. Like it showed that we can hang with these teams. We can show them like we not no free game. Like looking at Roswell on your schedule should be like an type of thing. It ain't
Yeah.
no, yeah, that's how we want it. Like this ain't no joke.
Okay. Now, all right. Now, walk me through it, because walk me through the rivalry. Let's talk about that real quick, because I'm like some Milton players. I got a Roswell player. Walk me. This your thoughts on that rivalry playing Milton? You already said they ain't no joke. What's your thoughts on the rivalry? And then two, last year was a classic, man. Like y'all went back and forth. Came down to the end. What was it like being in that game?
I mean, it was crazy. Like the stands was packed out. Any play you make, the screaming. It's like the feeling, the rivalry. Like this was my first year ever playing at Milton ever, and I felt the rivalry because of how much it was brung to the table. Like from my coaches to the players, like I felt it like I've been a part of it for a good long time. But it was it was serious. Like, I'm like, okay, we got to lock in. We had a little photo shoot before the game. We had unleashed the new blackouts. And we was like,
Okay.
okay, we gotta come in and get right. So when we stepped in, we felt the game sold out, all the cameras on us. The Atlanta News first people was there. We got to show out on camera, show them what it was. So I know I had a great game. My boy Christian had a good game. He had a pick. I had like 4 PBUs, couple tackles. We was balling. So we just showed that no matter what hit you, like if you get in a fight and somebody punch you, you got to punch back. So it's like that's really how it went. We won't go just sit there and just let them do nothing else. We gonna fight back and show them what it was.
And y'all did that. What? Okay, so I want to go player's perspective, right? I don't think I've
Mhm.
actually played this, but what is it like playing on TV? I know that was a rivalry, but when you got the cameras there, you got all like the stuff going into the game. What is that like as a player? Do you enjoy that more? You're like, I don't want all them cameras on me. Like, what is that like as a player? You prep and you about to play in a game like that?
That means it's more. I look at it as it's another chance to put my name out there. I know when the camera's on me, I'm gonna go crazy. Cause I gotta know, like, if I want to be something, I gotta show that I'm something. So that's how I look at it.
Period. Are you going to be running? I know you're doing a lot of training and track right now. Are you going to be running any 707, or you going to stay
Yeah,
focused?
I'm playing some 7-on-7 right now. I play with a money team. I'm trying to get in the sevens this weekend, but I play with money team right now. I've been doing 7-on-7, been going crazy out there too. So
Okay. How do you feel 707 has made you maybe better?
I feel like 7-on-7, you can work on your weaknesses. Like in coverage, you gotta think it's every play is a one-on-one, basically. It's you against my guy against your guy, who gonna come on top. So that's really how it goes. I look at it as I'm gonna build what I have weaknesses, I'm making my strengths.
Period. All right. So speaking of that, I want to talk about this film just real quick for us about your recruiting. So, Coach Julian, I think it was that got this film. If I'm
There you go. Just like that, champ.
um this first part, I want to break down a couple of these plays with you real quick.
Mhm.
So this one right here, what are you trying to like prepare for here? Look like the guy stemming in and he's going out. Tell me a little bit
Yeah.
about this. What you're trying to like do here.
So off man, really my main thing that I want to do here, I want to get inside, make sure I keep my inside leverage, get a hand on, and fight to get on top. Really, that's what I'm thinking in my head. Keep my leverage, get hands on, run with them, look back, go get the ball.
Let me ask you this. When you were DB, I feel like some they fall into this they're playing defensive back, right? Like how you was doing. They never turn their head. So
Yeah.
like the right time, like when to turn your head, when like okay, instead of playing just through the receiver, because sometimes that can draw a flag.
So really, it just got to be an instinct. You could look at the receiver and try to gauge it off of their eyes, but you really just got to have that instinct and look back when you in phase. Like when you know you're in phase, then you can look back. You make sure they don't lean off of you, but you got to be in phase. Really, that's the ultimate thing. You can't do it. You can't look back when you're not in phase.
Gotta be in phase. All right. Taught me something today. Okay, this is a good one. Let me ask you about this one. So this one, I think you do a really good job of pressing this. So Alex going out, cuts in, you still on him, but you able to obviously get over here and make that deflection. So what's going on here as he tries to go over the face of your body?
Really, he's trying to push off with that right hand, and you just got to keep fighting back to stay with him because you don't want him to get that separation, and you got to play through the hands right there because he kind of has you stacked, but you got to play through the hands and get over top and play through that.
How do you do that, Nick, without interfering with him, or like where it does, like same thing where it doesn't draw a flag, like just like I said, fight through it, but where I'm not interfering or making it obvious to a ref.
Well, I guess don't get too handsy and don't fall on them. Like, don't use your whole body to like just try to bully him. Don't try to bully him, but like keep a hand on him, not too crazily though. That's really how I can explain it. You just gotta, yeah. I don't gotta explain it for real, but you gotta
No, you
not.
explained it. No, you explained it. That's good. That's good explanation.
Get hands on, dead play.
Got you.
And as you can see, like my initial steps are kick stepping inside to keep it. Like I kick step inside, kick step,
Yep.
get my leverage, and then stay with him, get a hand on him, slow him down, and just run with him.
Tell me real quick. I was talking to a kid. He's DB. He's converting over from receiver to defensive back. He's gonna play more in the slot. Why? Can you explain to him why that kick step is important? Because I know a lot of people, like I've watched videos. They're like, "Hey, you gotta make sure you master that kick step over anything." Why is that so important for a defensive back?
Kick stepping could keep you square. Like if I was just to open up and run and open the gate, he has free releases. He has free, like whatever he want to do, he got it. Now, if I open my gate, but if I kick step, I stay square. Instead of going here, I stay square, and I can get a hand on him way easier.
Got it. Okay, great explanation. Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
You
finish
played this one to a T. Yeah, explain this one, bro. This not an easy route to guard. It's like
kick
a
step,
stutter and
he
go.
stem me. Oh yeah, kick step, stem me inside, kept my inside leverage. He went back out for a go ball. Usually got to fight to get back in phase. Really play through the hands.
And whenever the ball is like that, Nick, always play through the hands, correct?
Yeah,
Got it. Got it.
sir.
Okay, and what about that last one? If you can explain that one.
Last one, really.
Mhm.
He got on top. He stacked me. So I really just had to run and try to get the ball out. Just run, get back in phase, get the ball out. That's really how that one was. Receivers are always trying to stack you. So
Facts. All right,
yes, sir.
man. We talked about some of your game. We then went over some of your film, a couple of clips real quick, man. So, Nick, I gotta ask you, brother. You're blowing up in recruiting. I know you tagged me in pretty much all your posts, brother. So I gotta ask you about this one right here. Hold on one second. I just seen it. What did this mean to you, man, when you seen this? Like you finally ranked, obviously a 3-star by Rivals industry rankings. What did that mean to you to just finally be able to have that ranking?
What that meant to me was I proved everybody wrong. I showed them I could be the one. Like my work paid off. All the stuff I worked for that people didn't think I could get, I got. That's how it felt to me. Like I really had to show them, like, okay, I woke everybody up now. Now I got to keep working. I can't let 3 stars be the end of it. I got to keep. I want 5. I want to be the top. I don't want to just be. I want to be cool with just being a 3-star.
How are you not allowed? I know you just said that I'm not letting it allow me to, what I'm saying, get to my head or anything like that. I want to get to a 5. How you not allowing that to be like, oh yeah, let me be complacent now? Like, no, the work is just getting started. How do you keep that mindset?
A big factor in that will really be my dad, Coach Wright, and then just knowing that I'm not done yet. Because I still got a whole season. I could easily go out there and say, oh, I'm complacent and lose everything I got. You can't, that really. And then another thing, with being now a 3-star, any mistake you do could be pivotal. Like you gotta, every time you step on the field, you gotta know that I got this to my name. I can't go out here playing around with everybody and letting them say get the feeling that they did something to me. I don't want that to even think that they can have.
Period. Okay. All right, man. So I'll be remiss if I didn't ask you. Got to ask you about recruiting, brother. So obviously talked about you getting the star. We talked about obviously your rise, but what schools? I mean, you have offers galore. What schools are standing out right now? What schools have your attention?
So currently, I would say Wake Forest been getting my attention.
Okay.
Miami, Ohio been getting my attention.
Okay.
Really, I'm not gonna lie. I would say all the schools that I've been getting recently have been showing me a lot of love. Like they all been showing me like really good like factors to what they have, and I do like that a lot.
Okay.
So I haven't really came down to the top ones yet, but every school has been showing me really good feelings.
Okay. All right. Exactly like you said. So you're still obviously going through that process, still figuring that part out. So I do want to ask you this. Talk about Wake Forest and Miami of Ohio. Let's just talk about those two. What do you like about those two programs?
I like Wake Forest. It's a big program. I got some family from North Carolina. It's just it's real like a family thing, and then the coaches have been treating me really well. Like they stay in contact with me. They've been treating me really well. I will say that. And then Miami, Ohio, I just recently received the offer, but they've been treating me a lot of love. They call me, check up on me, stuff like that. So they've been showing me a lot of love recently.
Still real early, but what are some important factors in your recruitment? You say, Nick. What are some things like, hey, this school got to check these things off for me?
So important factors to me, I would say you got to show me that you really want me to be a part of your family. Like you're not just saying this just so you can just say, "Oh, I recruited this person." I want to feel that I really want it where I go, and I want my whole family to feel like they could be like, "Oh, I love this program, and this is where I think you should go." Like I want when I show a college to my parents or something, I want to be like, "Oh yeah, they showed me that they really want you." That's really the main factors. And I definitely want to play as a freshman, but you got to work for that. So
You got to work for that. Real quick, and we're gonna come back to recruiting here in just 1 second. Anybody you aspire, anybody like film you like to watch or you like to look at to kind of take bits and pieces and add to yours?
since the beginning, I would say Sauce Gardner. Like I've always looked up to Sauce Gardner. Uh, I would say new person. I do like DJ Pickett from LSU.
Ooh, boy, picked a good one. Oh,
I like
he
DJ
playing.
Pickett. I like DJ Pickett from LSU. And
Okay.
then I do like Travis Hunter's DB film. He has really good DB film.
All right, brother.
So that's probably my top three.
You picked some good ones. Okay. And then obviously you being a longer corner and obviously with length and height, how do you just make sure that your feet are always good and you always stay fit? Because it can be tougher guarding, like I said, smaller receivers, tall, whatever it may be, being kind of a more longer athletic corner.
Really, considering I'm a longer, taller corner, I gotta watch the balance in my height. Like I gotta make sure I stay low. I gotta make sure I'm stretching because I could easily. Yeah, I just gotta make sure I'm tight. I gotta make sure I'm stretching and I keep myself low. Really, those are main two. Cause I can easily, if you play high as a tall corner, that could really mess you up.
Yes, it can. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Nick. So obviously, like I said, you're still going through the process of everything with recruitment. I do want to ask, what schools do you have in your mind if you haven't set them yet? But what schools are you trying to see in the spring? Spring is only about 2 months away. I'm not going to want you on campus. What schools are you trying to visit?
I don't know the exact dates, but I am going to Wake Forest on March the 20th. We're setting up our OV, and then I'm going to Jacksonville State, Miami, Ohio, UConn, Austin Peay, and some like my plan is to go to every school that I can go to that I have the offer from, but I'm really just going to the ones that's really pushing that they want me to go. That's how I look at it.
Period. Which school do you have a really good relationship with in terms of that your position coach?
Um, Wake Forest or Jacksonville State, Miami, Ohio. I say those three are like the biggest that I'm really in contact with right now.
Got it. You talked about development at the next level.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously being an important factor. You want to play as a true freshman. Do you look at schools in terms of, okay, has this player developed and went off to the league? Is that
Definitely.
a factor for you as well?
Yes, because I want to make sure that you can make it in your position. Like I want to make sure that when I look at a corner, you can look at his beginning and his end and see a huge jump. I definitely want to be developed. That's for sure.
1,000%. All right, two more. I'll let you go, Nick. Talk about the schools you obviously like a lot. Schools that you're trying to go see. How important? Let me talk about development. How important is, I guess, winning to you? Is that an important factor? Like, okay, is the school winning? Is the school playing at a high level? Like, how important is that part of it as well?
Winning matters to me for sure, but like it's not very too. It's not. It's winning. Like winning is important, but it's not like at the top because you could be at a great school and not have the best record, if that makes sense. Like you can still have very good coaching, very good position coaches, but you might not have the full pieces to be the best. That's really how I look at it.
And then this one on recruiting, last one. Why should teams take a chance on you?
I feel like they should take a chance on me because they're gonna get somebody that's gonna work. I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna give them everything I got, and I'm gonna be a lockdown corner every time I step on the field. So you're gonna want me out there. That's for sure.
Period. Last thing, man. What are your goals for this upcoming year, both individually and as a team, and your final year being a Roswell Hornet? What do you want to be remembered as?
So I want to be remembered as a guy that came up, led the team to where they got to be, and worked. And I want to be known as a guy that when you turn on the film, you looked at me, you'll be like, okay, I understand why he had what he had. That's how I definitely look at it. And in my goals, I want way more interceptions this year for sure. And I want to state championship this year. We should have had it last year, but I definitely want it this year.
Period, man. Before I let you go, anybody you want to shout out, man? Any closing comments before I let you get out of here?
Shout out Christian English, shout out Coach Thompson. And that's really shout out Coach Wright.
Period. I'm gonna let you go, Nick. Was the interview what you expected? I know you hit me up. You was like, bro, I want to get interviewed. Did it live up to your expectation, or like what?
Yeah, it was not. It was really good. Yes, sir.
Okay.
It was a great interview. Yes, sir.
Anything I need to do better, or was it? It's already okay.
It was perfect. Perfect.